Hi, I'm Dr. Mirrafati, again covering up some of the topic and question regarding breast implant, breast augmentation series. And one of the common question is that what does most men prefer to have the size for their partner? And that's a question I get most often. What do you think my husband like? Or they come to me and they say, you know, my husband said I don't need it. You're good like that. Well, obviously, as a husband, we have to be political a little bit, if you will, and agree with the breast you have, or else we'd be sleeping in a garage, I would say. So we're going to come in and be supportive, and that's a good husband. But if you look at the studies, most men actually like their partner to have breast that is in a C or a D range. Now, that's not for everybody. I mean, let's not get offended, but some of the husbands say you're absolutely wrong. And that might be wrong, but I'm talking about the study that has been done that shows that most men like implant that are in their, like to have their wives or partners to have a breast that might not have an implant to be a size C or a D. So for that means they want them to be a perky breast. So not every D is a D. You don't have to be falling down here. Most breasts say, I like the breast to be down. I guess they want it perky and a size D to a C. And that's what the study is. That's nothing that to be offending everybody or the husband that are watching this video. But that's what they actually study shows. Now, that doesn't mean D is good for everybody. Again, in some of the videos I covered, it should be size dependent. So if you're petite, 5'5", and you really don't have a wide hip, and you come here, you say, I want to be a D, D might be a little too exaggerated for you. I think C would look better, or even maybe a full B might look better. So it's very, very body type dependent as well. We're talking about natural. We're talking about most men, what they like in this topic. Also, I said that they like more perky C's and D's, but they also like it to be natural. I think most men, now again, there are men that say, oh, I want it high up there, and I had this with the patient, they come in, a boyfriend, husband, oh, the biggest, the better, the bigger, the better. And you know, we're spending the money, might as well go the biggest. Well, that's like saying if the rope is free, let's hang myself. So you don't want to do something that looks also bad. So, and my job is to basically persuade the husband or the wife to say, it's always better to look natural than unnatural. Again, I respect your wishes, and if you want to look unnatural, as long as I state in my opinion, I will do it. Now, I will never do implant that I think is going to look ridiculous. I just walk away from this. And every year we get a few patients that comes in to our clinic at Mira Aesthetic, and they want a ridiculous size, and respectfully I shake their hand and I said, hey, I can't deliver, and I walk away from that surgery, because, and it's the right thing to do, because as an artist, you always should do a drawing that you feel good about. And I want to be able to feel good about this. It might be a little bit bigger than my taste. I'll extend it a little bit, but I'm not going to go exaggerate it to a point that I feel is going to look ridiculous, because having done this for over 30 years and 8,000 augmentation, you have a little taste for it. You know what looks ridiculous. And if they're really gonna ask that implant, I'll just respectfully walk away from it. So to answer the question, what most men like, they want it to be a C or a D and a perky, not a drop breast. So that's what the statistic shows. That's no disrespect for any other husband or boyfriend out there. And here at Mira Aesthetic, again, when you come in, we size you, and you could actually literally see what you look, rather than worry about the C's, D's, F, M, whatever nomenclature you're gonna put into it. You literally can see what it looks like, and maybe your husband or boyfriend can also, or partner can see and say, hey, you know what? That looks good, and it could be size triple F, doesn't matter, but I mean triple F, exaggerating, right? But basically it looks good on you, and that's your size. Stay healthy, stay well.